Okay. Hi. Good morning, Miss Afiqah. Please have your seat.
Thank you.
Okay. Can I ask you how are you today, Miss Afiqah?
I'm fine, thank you. And how about you?
I am fine. Thank you for asking. I have received the application for your application for the position as educational writer. For a start, let me introduce myself. My name is Siti Nur Binti Samrin, and I would like to welcome you to this interview.
Thank you.
Okay, so to begin with, can you please tell me briefly about yourself?
Okay. My name is Nurul Afiqah binti Abdul Rizar. I am 25 years old and I'm graduate in English with Commerce for University Science Islam Malaysia, and I actually from Lunas Kedah. And I'm also proficient in, I consider myself to be an active member in any group discussion, and I can communicate well with others.
Oh, that's so nice to hear. Okay, can I ask you, like, how did you come here? By car or you by bus or you driving by yourself?
I drive by myself with a car.
Okay. So, my first question is, what do you know about our agency?
Okay, what I know about this agency is QD's company is one of the most famous company in education for the kindergarten students, and also supported by global network of dedicated partners since 1990s. And they also have won lots of awards in from starting from 2008 until 2015. That's what I know about your company.
Okay, so that's nice of you doing a research about our agency. So, what attracts you to apply for this position as the educational writer?
Okay, what makes me attracted to apply for this position is because first, I actually already know about this company for a long time ago when I was studying in my degree for my first degree, and I admire this country because I have a sis I have a I have my younger sister who also no younger sister, I'm sorry, my older brother who also works as one of the employee at the QDIS, and he said that this company is actually it's really good for those who want to expand their abilities in especially in educational writing, which is like an editor, and also like also as one of the instructor in each branch of kiddies kindergarten.
Okay, that's understandable. Okay, as you know, as you said earlier, that you are the graduated from English language and commerce. So, I wanted to ask you, what do you learn in university and how can you relate the position you apply for?
Okay, thank you for the question. Okay, for my course, since I learn English with commerce, it means that I learn two big courses which are English and commerce. It means two different courses combined in one major course. In English, we learn all sorts of English purpose such as grammar, public speaking, which communication skills, and also we learn about the we learn about English in professionals and also in academic writing and so on, because I can relate for all subjects that I learn, I can relate it to my position that I apply, which is as education writer, because as an education writer, we need to know as an education writer, we need to know on how to editing manuscript to comply, editing manuscript to comply with the purpose that the company asked to do so, and also for suitability of the content for the target groups to ensure the content is correct with with respect to facts or concept, and also to checking the manuscript that I've made to make sure it's perfect and and to make sure it's perfect and also suits to the to the people, which is as a user, to use the manuscript and so on. And also, and next I also learned about commerce, which I learned about the basics of business, starting for business management, accounting, marketing, and so on, in order to prepare myself in as a purpose knowledge in business. If I maybe could be ranked as as a human resources manager and so on. And not only by that, I also in university, we also have lots of volunteerism program, which I just joined from Bulan Sabi Merah Malaysia, which is volunteerism program to help victims to help flood victim at Thailand in, if I'm not mistaken, in 2020 in 2021, which is collaborated with Thailand Red Cross. That's why I can say that what I learned right now is related to the position that I apply. So that's only by that.
Wow, that's so interesting to hear. Okay, as you know, QDIS is about educational system. So, what do you know about this field?
Okay, what do I know a bit about this field is Kidis is actually one of the biggest the largest well-known company, which is served for the kindergarten education, which is to help kindergarten students in basic subjects such as in Bahasa Malaysia and English, also in basic of mathematics and science. So Kidis for me is one of the well-known company that really suits for the person, for 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 me and also for others who wants to apply the job as that related to education and also related to children, so that we can interact with the children by ourselves. So that's why I think that's the reason of it.
Oh, okay. And okay, so can you tell me what you think about your greatest strength?
Okay, I think my greatest strength is I am well organized person. This is because this is based on my previous lesson happened in when I studied in university. When it comes to any tasks that I need to complete, I will restructure the task that I will reorganize the task that might need to submit earlier until the task that might need to submit a little bit late and so on. And I try to organize myself to not feel to feel stable and not to feel very stressed with the workloads that given to me. And I will, if I have if it happens any problem and so on, I will take a full responsible on the workloads or tasks that I need to settle up until the end of the task. I think that's my greatest strength about me.
Okay, that's a very good personality you have there. And how about your greatest weakness?
Okay, my greatest weakness is actually I'm actually a perfectionist, which is I can't look I couldn't look if there's any messy places and so on, especially in my study room, because when I have a break and so on, I will spend myself in study room. I cannot see any dirt, or I can see any tools and so on spread it all around all on the floor, so that I will make sure all my all my things, my essential things will will be organized, neat and beautiful. So but I think that's my greatest weakness, because when I be too perfectionist, I might take a long time to settle up my tasks and jobs that given to me. I think that's my greatest weakness for right now.
Okay, that's understandable because it is your comfort zone. So next question is, what do you think you, in what ways do you think you can contribute to this agency?
Okay, I think I can contribute to this agency because before this, I have a experience working as a intern when in last semester I have experience as an intern as an English editor at Sas Buddies Neighborhood, which is I learned lots of on how to edit the manuscript, and also for publishing books and so on. And I think the skill that I got for my intern, for my previous experience as intern is quite well enough for me, and I think is I can contribute a lot to to sustain the development of the development of as an editor, and also for the company soon.
Oh, that's okay. And mind to tell me, why should we hire you?
Okay, for the question, why should your company hire me? Because I have a strong verbal and skills in both languages, which is Malay, and also definitely English, since I learned English and commerce. Next, I also have a strong academic writing skill and also presentation skills in English, because before of this, I have joined lots of events, also for international conference, which which the skills that I need to present myself, to well communicate with others, which in such a big big scale. And also I have a good skills in using Microsoft Office app, which is as Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, and Excel. And I also can use Adobe Photoshop, and also the other Adobe apps, which can help me during my work as a in editing and so on. And last but not least, I have a good knowledge. I also have a good knowledge as a well known in latest updates on technologies, which is like like new technologies for education, which is since we are now in since we are now in 4.0 industrial revolution, so it will helps me to contribute myself on what I know to the company, so that the company will keep sustain the development related to the current status right now. So I think that's why.
That's a very unique points of view from you. Um, can I ask you, where do you see yourself in 5 years from now?
Okay, for that question, what you can see myself in 5 years later, I hope in 5 years later I could be a reliable employee with I can contribute a lot for my company, and also producing good good writing for good writing or for release books and any manuscript and so on, so that it can be so that I can contribute not only for my company and also for the people that surround me, also that surround us in this country and so on. I think that's was my purpose on how do you will see myself in 5 years later.
Okay, that show your loyalty is really good. So this kind of some tricky question. What kind of salary are you looking for?
Okay, it's quite a little bit scared for this question. Okay, I actually open for any salary total that you would like to give, because I believe that work. Yes, of course, when we work, we want to get the salary so that we can pay for any purpose and so on. But I believe that work is related to sincereness. When we sincere in doing our works, that the result that come out will be good, amazing, and so on. So I think that's for me. There's no a problem for me because I open to any deal for salary and so on.
I am right that you have a really good personality. So, Miss Afiqah, I am afraid that this is all the time we have before we end this interview. So do you have any question for me?
I think for right now, I think okay. I have a question. For the career prospect, since in educational writer, what kind of specific work that I need to do as basically as a writer in English language? What is the basic prospect that I need to know?
Like the position already stated that it is a educational writer. So we focus more on the educational system and how did you construct about the latest educational system, so you can put it on the on our on like how you will put it in
Okay.
you are writing it, and how can you provide the information as an educational writer to the other, to the people who are looking for.
Okay. Thank you for the clarification. I'm really grateful to listen it for it.
Okay, thank you very much, Miss Afika. The company will be in touch with you regarding this interview later. Until then, have a nice day and thank you very much.
Okay, thank you for spending your time to have an interview for me. I hope your day will be better. So thank you very much. See you. Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.